بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله لا أبغي به بدلا حمدا يبلغ من رضوانه الأمل ثم الصلاة على خير الورى وعلى ساداتنا آله وصحبه الفضلاء. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome back to the primer for the primer. Let's talk quickly about the two authors of the books that we're going to be looking at or examining. Well, Imam al-Haramain is not really a book, it's a booklet. So first, Imam al-Haramain al-Juwayni, who Imam al-Suyuti lists as one of the mujaddids of the Ummah, one of the revivers of the Ummah. What's some biographical information? He was born around 419 after Hijri in the month of Muharram in Juwayn, a district of Nishapur, which of course is now in Iran. The Shafi madhab and the Hanbali and the Hanafi madhabs, before the Safawis come into Iran, this is their capital. And they were massacred when that happened. There was huge massacres that happened. He studied under his father and other prominent scholars of his time. His father himself was an incredible scholar. He spent 4 years teaching in Mecca and Medina, earning him the title Imam al-Haramain because he would go back and forth and teach. So he became the Imam of both Mecca and Medina. Subhanallah, imagine. فهذا شرف. So هذا Imam Haramain إضافة تشريف. And this is like an honorific. It's not because he traveled, it's because he taught in both and he was recognized. When he went to one or the other, this is the Imam. Imagine that. So it'd be like if you went to Oxford, they'd say Abdul Hakim Murad is now the head professor of Oxford. And if he went to Cambridge, they'd say now he's the head professor of Cambridge. So he'd be the professor of both. May Allah preserve him. Later years became head of the prestigious Nizamiya school in Nisapur, which was like the Harvard at that time, where he taught numerous students. He passed away, as I said, I believe in our last class, around 478 in a village near Nishapur. And his mazar is still there. His scholarly contributions, as I said, he was a mujaddid, a reviver of the deen. He held the highest known position of religious scholarship in his time. Diya ad-Din, that was his name, the light of faith. Given to him by scholars and ulama, before people start getting sensitive. Oh, how could you call him the light of deen? Listen, sometimes one of the biggest challenges that Sunnis have is unlearning what they think is Sunni Islam and unlearning what they've been brainwashed into thinking is orthodoxy, which creates a hypersensitivity that is unfettered and not examined critically so that they go after even their own. Like a boxer whose eyes are so swollen, he actually punches his manager, punches his trainer. That's what people who come out of that kind of thinking are. So, Diya ad-Din was a laqab given to him by the ulama. Those ulama know 1,000. Any of those alims who called him Diya ad-Din, if they were alive today, they would be imams of the ummah, without a doubt. Major works, Al-Burhan fi Usul al-Fiqh, it's in 2 volumes, it's behind me. For those of you who are Malikis, traditionally, we pay more attention to this book than any other book, and we paid more attention to it than the Shafis did in 2 volumes. Al-Irshad, which is a book in theology, Waraqat, which is in front of us, and numerous other books where he addresses issues related to philosophy, science, atheism, heretics, you name it, he wrote about it. His legacy, his students included Imam Abu Hamid al-Ghazali, Hujjat al-Islam, and many other prominent scholars. His work significantly influenced the development of Islamic jurisprudence and theology. Imam al-Hattab al-Maliki, his full name was Abu Abdullah Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Abdul Rahman ibn Hussein al-Ru'aini. If you hear Ru'aini, you know he's Moroccan originally. Originally from North Africa, but born in Mecca and died in Mecca. A great adherent of the Maliki school and one of the great scholars, later scholars of the Maliki school, known as Al-Hattab with Ta. Born in Mecca around 902 after Hijri, received a righteous upbringing. His father educated him in numerous sciences and other arts. He studied on Muhammad ibn Ahmad al-Sakhawi, the great Qadi of Medina, and Muhammad ibn Nasr al-Dari and other prominent scholars, and he passed away in Mecca around 954 Hijri. His contributions, Al-Hattab authored numerous works that demonstrate his vast knowledge and excellent analytical skills. Unparalleled, man. His writing is known for clarity and accessibility, but it can be sometimes overly complex when it comes to this text. His commentary, Qurrat al-Ain, commentary on the Waraqat of Imam al-Haramain, is designed to make the original text much more accessible and structured. He has another text. I have it here in front of me. It's massive. Mawahib al-Jalil ala Mukhtasar al-Khalil. Yeah, it's here. I'll show it to you guys. This is one volume, but there are four. I have a really old volume. I don't know if you can appreciate how big it is, but this is Al-Hattab's commentary on the Mukhtasar of Sidi Khalil. Al-Hattab's approach in Qurrat al-Ain was to provide clear explanations that would benefit both beginners and advanced students. He only deviated from Mahali's commentary, as I mentioned earlier, when he needed to offer clarification, or he differed with him, or he felt like he wanted to add valuable insights. We're going to stop here. Next time, we're going to talk about some terms and concepts that you need to know before we jump into our study. Barakallahu feekum. Wa sallallahu wa sallam ala Sayyidina Muhammad. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.